Fayetteville, Arkansas. Although the Razorbacks seemed to hold on to the rope until the final 4 games last football season, things sometimes felt off. The 2023 season was a collaborative effort of failed football. Coach Sam Pittman hit the reset button by firing offensive coordinator Dan Enos, and the race was on. Arkansas went 4-8 and missed postseason play for the first time in Pittman's 4 years. Losing isn't a good taste, and is likely something the O-line coach wants to rinse out. "We have a better football team," Pittman said following the spring game. "Where we were in November to where we are now, there's a lot of change, and it's been positive, so I'm happy where we are now. We've got a long way to go, but we got the right people in the building, whether it be coaches or players, that can get us there. There's a few notable changes going into 2024 that can change the landscape of college football for the rest of time. Obviously, Texas and Oklahoma add different dynamic to the SEC as it expands. Recent legal battles have opened the floodgates on NIL. Tampering has caused plenty of eyebrows to be raised around the country, with more than just players in the transfer portal. There's school collectives out bargaining players who have had breakout seasons who aren't in the portal by putting life-changing money on the table. This wasn't the vision of the NCAA when NIL was approved for student athletes in July 2021. NIL has become more than allowing athletes to be paid for their likeness. Instead, it's become a scandal allowing schools to cheat with no repercussions. Basically, the big two of football and basketball are becoming pay-for-play, with schools paying up to $2 million for players in the transfer portal. The reality of team chemistry being compromised was an issue last year for Arkansas. On-field attitudes with players not giving their all and quitting on the Hogs was apparent at one point. All of the sudden, the Razorbacks pulled together and defeated Florida in the Swamp to avoid a winless SEC campaign. The other games against Auburn, FIU and Missouri were duds at best. Many of the stars considered catalysts for Arkansas' enormous turnaround the first 26 games of Pittman's tenure are gone. Whether it be the cause of expired eligibility or the transfer portal, the winds of change have come and gone. Now, it's time to get to work. Pittman avoided losing more star players during the spring transfer portal period. There were depth losses like running backs Dominique Johnson and Isaiah Augustave leaving the program after their position coach Jimmy Smith left a couple days into spring practice. Defensive back Lorando Johnson returned to Baylor after one season with Arkansas, which seemed to be a slight blow to the secondary. Punter Max Johnson appeared to his starting role to a walk-on before joining his brother in Cincinnati following a breakout sophomore season where he finished No.